In a very distant town existed a very capricious young man, who every day stopped at his cell and listened to chirping of the birds and said, "I sing better than those birds, la la la." The poor beast, hearing the song of the capricious young man, to fled. The young man liked to take walks in the garden of the village, and when he saw the big and leafy trees, he sighed, "I'm bigger and stronger than those trees." In afternoon, when he returned home, he was very angry and shouting. He asked for food to be brought. "I'm hungry! Bring me my dinner!" the young man said in arrogant voice. His mother lovingly brought him lavish banquet. The young man devoured all the food, and when he was about to finish, he got up and pushed the table. "This food is horrible! Maybe you can cook something better?" he shouted at his mother. The very heartbroken mother began to cry. When her husband arrived, he told her what happened. The young man had gone out to play with his friends, and when he returned home, his father comforted him because of the attitude he had toward his mother. "Son, I don't think you have to behave that way. Your mother and I love you very much, and we make a great effort to give you the best," said his father. "That's not my problem. I didn't ask you to exist," the young man answered and left. That night, when the young man was sleeping, a magical fairy appeared to him. The very upset young man jumped out of bed in a 2x3. "Who are you?" he asked in fright. "I'm the magical fairy of the village, and today I have heard what you said to your father, so I will fulfill your wish. Bulbous here, bulbous there, make this boy no longer exist." The next day, the capricious young man grew up very confused under a bridge, and all things seemed great and unknown because the magical fairy had turned him into a dog. And so he was for a long time. One day, while walking through the city, he managed to see his mother. The young man turned to follow her to his house. When the mother entered the house, she began to cry inconsolably because she missed her son. So the young man became sad to see his mother cry and could do but bark. Then he saw his father leave home and followed him to work. The young man looked at the hard work his father did to bring food home, and turned into a dog if he could say a word back to the bridge, where he had woken up some time ago, and began to cry because he understood how much his parents loved him, and the effort they made to raise him, and he could no longer be with them. The same night, the magic fairy appeared to him and said, "Well, capricious young man, you finally learned to respect and love your parents. That was your lesson." The magic fairy exclaimed, "It's a truth, dear fairy. I have behaved very badly. From now on my parents will respect me, the capricious young man replied. Bubbles here, Bubbles there, make this boy come home. He conjured up the fairy. The young man, when he opened his eyes, realized that he was in his room. He ran in search of his parents and hugged them. That was the best day of his life. When he returned home, seems that he helped his parents with all his work. He was no longer a capricious young man. He became a man of courage. That's how this young man had a great lesson. Colorín colorado, this story is over.